Hello, people. This is something that is one of the biggest problem nowadays for all of the people. For all of the people is for all of the people, and even for me. I was like looking for all of the solution online for finding out why am I stuck at a place for so long. Or at a places that I know I can easily bypass with my skills that I have, but I cannot because I'm not putting enough action to actually make that happen. And I just realized I'm not putting action, not because I'm a lazy piece of shit who is not doing anything in his life. uh, I'm not putting action because I'm overwhelmed of the fucking shit that I gotta do. And I don't give a shit whoever the fuck is watching this. uh, I heard many of the people, including many of the influential people, never ever actually make your shit about the problems you're struggling. I mean, I get it. I mean, you're not gonna actually cope and cry around and be a fucking victim of the shit. But I just want to share this as the part of the journey that at least majority of the people are gonna have. Not of the people who are actually have a talent, who are actually have a great genetics, uh, and great structure mindset to actually bypass that. There is like a couple of them who are gonna skip this process, skip this part. But I promise you, if you are average or slightly above average, and even really above the average of intellectual level, wait, the light, 1 second, intellectual level or ever whatever the fuck, I promise you, you're gonna be overwhelmed. You're gonna be fucking so tired of doing the shit. Even the basic common shit that you were doing, it's gonna be hard to you to do. And I realized that because you cannot force yourself to work if your body is resisting. And you cannot force yourself to work if you still didn't break some a bad shit that you gotta break. For example, not doing the right shit that you gotta do because of the other shit you gotta do, if you know what I mean. So I read some really good book. I really recommend you guys, The Boy Crisis. Basically, why many of the people, especially younger boys, struggle with mental health, with the ADHD. And one of the really interesting thing that I read about ADHD is one of the family really tried everything to do in their power to actually make their son to put in action to work on something without any distractions, any problem. They try any kind of treatment, they try any kind of physical activity, any kind of sessions, therapy, even a medical kind of like a pills, but it didn't work. It didn't work. And uh, they didn't know why they didn't work. Like they try every shit in their lives. They need to like everything in that time. That was like I don't know 90s. I don't know. I don't even know what was the year, but I think it's late 90s. But even then in the United States, that was like not a big kind of as today, biggest like a problem of the people. But even back then, that was like there's like a people who having that problem, and they realize uh, that you cannot make the shit good uh, or productive. You cannot make yourself productive to do the shit you need to do if you still didn't break the old bad habits you're doing every single day. So so he was just adding the things, adding the extra kind of stuff. He was like going to the sport, like doing all of the kind of medical kind of stuff, But if you didn't fix the core problem of your life, you're gonna still having a struggle to do the shit you gotta do. And while reading that, I was like, whoa, this is like a majority of the people problem. People forgetting they're having ADHD because they didn't fix the core problem. The core problem is the bad habits they're doing on a daily basis. They must quit in order to success, in order to prosper, in order to do shit. And I just realized the same shit for myself. I just realized I must break the bad habits to actually get to the point I want. I must break the bad habits I embrace, not degenerate ones, but like a bad habits in like doing something that is not important. Just because I like it doesn't mean it's important. But also, I realize that if you're really struggling to actually do the shit you need to do, that's normal because your brain actually really turning on the light in your head that uh, like your brain is working on a comfort and survival, which means when your brain doing something that is not you know that is not feeling good, your brain is gonna make the chemicals that is gonna really block that kind of shit not to do. So that's why everybody is having a problem to work because they didn't fix the root core problems, and that is my problem. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. My biggest problem is I didn't fix, I think, my malfunction. Okay, it's back. My biggest problem is I must fix the some mindset kind of stuff to actually uh, be at a better level that I want. And because it's not about what, it's about who, if you know what I mean. It's about the guy you become to get to that. You can have all of the skills in the world, but if you cannot implement the shit, what is the point of knowing the shit? What is the point of knowing the shit you have? So as you can see, guys, one second, this fucking crap. My goodness, fucking notifications. Okay, so that is why mainly if you're stuck mainly or you are not putting the action, and this is the hardest part of everything. I know what is the problem. I know what I'm not at the same level. I know that I have the skills and everything, and but I don't know, like I didn't find a way to actually fix the root core problems of the shit that I must quit, the bad habits that I quit. And I don't give a shit. I said once again, uh, I'm making this video for myself. I don't give a shit if anybody of the prospect of the clients watching this video, because this is the documentation channel. I'm not a motherfucker who are making everything is going great. I'm making millions of dollars. Me, I'm a fucking alpha male. I hang like a 10 chicks, laying down this fucking bed. Like I'm gonna fuck her, each of them right after this video. I'm not a kind of delusional guy. I don't give a shit. Like I'm talking the shit that I'm struggling with that I wanna bypass. So yeah, man, like this is so fucking really annoying, this kind of part of the journey when you gotta make yourself work, you're overwhelmed, you're doing everything alone, you're stuck at the same point, you have a skills but you're not putting the action because you cannot do everything alone. I mean, you gotta find a way to get out of the shit, and this is the one of the hardest part of everything. Even if you are, at a point you want to be, it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be stressful, it's gonna be, but it's gonna be way better than the middle part. I promise you. Even the beginning, it's a way better than a fucking middle part, at least for me. Like, because I was just working and I was like, oh, I'm just working, it's gonna be good. Like, I'm gonna working, I'm gonna learn the shit. I was like thinking back then, everything is about a skill issue. Everything is about knowing the shit. Everything is about a technical kind of stuff. You don't know if you don't know how to close a client, it's about a technical kind of stuff. But now I was like, everything is about this. If this is fucked up, everything is gonna be fucked up. If my body is overwhelmed, burnout, can't even move to do the shit. I don't even know. I know I make a really good video for procrastination and everything, but I promise you, if your body is overwhelmed and burnout and everything, not even anything can help you. I promise you. So yeah, this is something that I'm struggling with, that I'm still wanna bypass. As I said, I don't give a shit whoever watching, because like I know many of the clients, mine and prospects who search me is gonna watch this and they're gonna determine by this video, oh, we're not gonna work with you because you're having that and that problem. You're a loser. I'm not a loser, bro. I never actually said that. I'm a fucking a winner who actually, like, I'm a winner, but I'm just, I'm just waiting for the my 5 minutes. You know what I mean? I'm just waiting for the right 5 minutes, and everybody's like that. Everybody's gonna be winner, and everybody's gonna have their 5 minutes. I promise you. So yeah, that's the whole things, guys. I hope you learned something, and yeah, fix the core problems. Just don't give up, guys. It's gonna be hard. Make it so fucking easy to do when you're overwhelmed. So fucking easy to even child do. So yeah, guys, we must do the shit. There's not any other way. We must do the shit. We must find a solution. We must pray. We must continue doing this kind of hell that we start. There is no back down. We're at the middle of the journey. The worst part, but the part that only strong motherfuckers like me and you is gonna prosper and is gonna win. So thank you very much for watching. Peace out.